morning, good afternoon, good evening. What is this? This is Tanks and Tutties, presented by Tubbs and Frankie, episode 84. We have a fun recap. As you guys can tell, my voice is a little off. I don't know if you can actually tell. Recovering a little bit from our trip. As you all know, I drove down to Memphis last Wednesday after work to link up with Austin down there. And we had a great weekend. As some people say, what did I say Sunday when I left? Man, this weekend was a Microsoft Excel sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So rather than ask you how the weekend was, we're just going to run through it, talk about what we did, talk about the golf, the PBR, and how I'm kind of like a B-list celebrity now. So let's start with Wednesday. I'll talk about my drive. Left straight from work. Got out, went straight to the gas station. Had to buy some coolant for my truck. I was low. And then I hit the road, man. I just started cooking. I ended up, the drive wasn't bad. I hit Indy right around 5:30, so that sucked. Some bad traffic there. But other than that, man, the drive was easy until I only took 2 stops the whole way. Very impressive on my end because I've got the bladder of a cockroach. I pee a lot. So the second stop was at this place called Boomland in Missouri. Really weird place. Almost ended up stopping at it again on Sunday, by the way. I forgot to tell you.
Boomland's the shit.
I stopped one exit past it. I didn't even realize it was right there. But, yeah, the last hour and a half was really rough because it got dark. I was tired. Obviously, with work, I woke up at like 5:30 that day, so I was really running low on energy. But we ended up making it. We hung out for a little bit, and then it was like, man, I gotta head to bed. So went to bed Wednesday night nice and early. Woke up Thursday. Did you make me breakfast on Thursday? Nope, you didn't make me breakfast on Thursday.
No, you wanted a fucking strawberry Pop-Tart.
Had a nice strawberry Pop-Tart, the best flavor.
Bottom 10 flavor.
And then we went and golfed, and I whooped that ass.
I fell apart on the back nine.
Yep. So, honestly, for me, the course was in good shape. Obviously, it really wasn't because it's winter down there. But I was wearing shorts and a polo, so I was loving it. And then we ended up joining up with this guy on the back nine who, kind of a small world moment. Hilariously, he works for BetMGM, so we were like, oh, my God, we're degenerate gamblers. This is hilarious. Talked to him about that, and then he's like, oh, did you guys go to Michigan? Because we told him, we went to college together in Michigan, and then we're like, oh, no, we went to the smaller school, Grand Valley. And he goes, no way, I went to Ashland, which is the Grand Valley equivalent, a little bit smaller in Ohio. So we talked about that. He was a pretty good golfer, pretty cool guy. And then, you were kind of creeping back before we joined up with that guy. I was falling off a little bit. We had just parred that par 3, both of us. And then once we joined up with him, I think the pressure got on us, and we both fell apart.
Just stage fright.
I was trying so hard to throw, and I didn't because I had a little lead. So, yes, spoiler alert for the locks and long shots. You lost your lock on that one because I beat you round 1. No birdies out of anybody round 1. But
first round of the year for both of us. So
first round of the year for both of us. I played better than I thought I would. I feel like you didn't play horrible. I didn't lose a single ball that first round. That was really cool. So we headed back, hung out for a little bit, took a shower. And then you made dinner, little
Mexican
taco
night
bowl. Yep, it was good shit.
Some homemade cilantro lime rice.
Yep, because they don't have Qdoba down there. Fun fact. So they just have shitty Chipotle. Then you and I went to the Pyramid while Paige studied. The Pyramid was sweet. I picked up a cool sign for my basement, my little man cave, and then I got 2 Bass Pro hats, one for St. Patty's Day, and then one for all around. I already wore it on Monday night at bowling. Love it. Very comfortable. Didn't go to the sky deck because I'm afraid of heights, and Austin wanted to save it for when he's with Paige, so it ended up working out for both of us. You got yourself some bootcut jeans. What else did we do Thursday night? Did we just go back? We watched the Red Wings for a little bit? Went to bed?
Yeah, because we were exhausted Thursday.
I feel like, we were both kind of beat, and then Friday woke up earlier this time.
It was supposed to rain.
Make breakfast. It was supposed to rain, so we ended up golfing earlier. Didn't rain at all. You made, what'd you make? Eggs and sausage. Delicious.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Made a whole fucking pack of sausage.
Yeah, this fucking guy fat shamed me so bad. It's not
Wasn't
even
fat
funny.
shaming.
You you fat shamed me. You asked me how many sausages do you want, and I started with what I said 5, and then you said okay.
Well, you said, well, how many are in the package? And I said 14.
Right, because I didn't want to take. I wanted to make sure you had plenty, and then if Paige wanted any, I wanted to make sure there were some. So you were like, oh, there's like 14. So I was like, oh, give me 6. And then he's like, all right, how many eggs? 1, 2, or 3? And I was like, this guy's got a little attitude in his voice. I was like, I'll take 2 eggs. And then later in the night when he was talking to Paige, he's like, yeah, Jake ate 6 sausages. I'm like, motherfucker.
You were scarfing down sausages.
First of all, I'm bigger than you. Second of all, it's sausage. It's 6 sausages. It's not like I fucking said, oh, I'll take the whole pack. I had 6 sausages. Am I crazy for that? 6 sausages and 2 eggs. It's a basic meal. I mean, fuck, I got to hear from somebody on this one. Like, am I insane? If you're listening to this, shoot me a text. Am I fat for having 6 sausages and 2 eggs?
I never said fat. I'm just like normally, personally, like if I go to a restaurant or something,
You're
you
a
get
fucking
like 3.
twig.
You get like
I think
3
I've
at a
got-
restaurant.
When I go to a restaurant, I don't get... Here's the thing when you go to a restaurant, though. When you go to, like, IHOP, you get the breakfast sample. You get 2 sausages, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and the pancakes. I didn't have all that extra shit, so I tripled up my sausage. Anywho.
Tripled up.
We golfed. This course was fun. You hadn't played the back 9. I had a really good round on the front, I think. Wasn't I like borderline best round ever territory? No. I was really good until the 9th hole. The 9th hole, I hit that 3-wood, lost that ball completely, had to drop, hit that. It was all that uphill bullshit. I can't play when it's uphill. But you fell apart too, luckily. So I think we were heading into the turn like down 3. I have the scorecard here. I should have brought it, but got to the back 9, and then I held like a 4 or 5 stroke lead for a while, but this whole weekend I couldn't hit my driver. Everything was duck hook low to the left, and it was driving me insane. I was trying to fix it all day. So then on the 10th tee, I was like, I'm not even hitting the driver. Par 5, I was like, let me hit my 6-iron. No, I did hit driver on the 10th tee. It went right in the water, and I was like, all right, mulligan. I used my 1 mulligan for the whole 9 on the first hole, and then I sent it exactly the same into the water. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So then I dropped on the tee for 3, hit my 6-iron again. Fucking just a blow-up hole. But it didn't really get good until there was a hole where you have to kind of drive through the neighborhood a little bit to get to the next tee. And Austin was like showing me something on the left, so I'm looking. And then I guess we blew by our entrance back to the tee because we ended up having to drive through somebody's yard to get back to the fucking tee. And that's honestly where I really started falling apart. It was that hole, then it was the par 3, then it was the par 5. So I choked away a 5-stroke lead in 3 holes. You ended up winning by 2 in that round, and you weren't even playing like good. Like we were both sucking, but I was just sucking so much harder.
Pause.
Vibes were good though. Good weather. Had some drinks out there. It was a good time. And then what did we do after golf on Friday? I feel like we drove around a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, we kind of toured downtown. Then we went to Central on Friday night.
That's right. Yep. You had meat on Friday.
Yeah.
During a certain
during Lent. Yeah. Apologies to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on that one.
Now
I will say I don't think that's the best that place has ever been.
I really enjoyed it.
Which is crazy. I thought it was good, but I was like, the meat was a little more dry than usual, and
now I had the chicken and it was fire though.
Oh, okay. I don't know, just like my ribs were like very crispy, which is fine. I don't mind it, but
I got that chicken and most of it had the barbecue already on it, but whatever didn't, I was dipping in that vinegar. Oh my god, it was fire.
I will say we made, I think it was last night. No, I think it was Sunday night. We made quesadillas for dinner. Ooh. And I used my leftover pulled pork and put it in there, and it was fire. And then yesterday for lunch, Yeah, then yesterday for lunch I warmed up my ribs and had my ribs for lunch. Perfect.
Nice.
Still have some brisket left over, but
excuse me, sorry. So after Central, we ended up going to the casino. We were at the casino for a long time.
Yeah, we were there for like 6 hours.
Which is it's a good thing and a bad thing. So I feel like we were there a little bit too long. Here's what happened. So basically,
maybe you.
Yeah. I feel like you ended up. I was the only one that didn't end up winning, but it was my own fault. We'll try to sum it up quick because we can go into everything we played and this and that, but I'll just hit the major points. So we started out. We were trying to find a reward stand to get our cards, and on the way I saw a little draw poker game, and I was like, dude, what if I hit a royal flush off rip? That'd be pretty fun. So I threw in a 20, set that on fire. So I'm down 20. Then we went to blackjack, $25 minimum because I didn't want to play 6-5. That sucked. So I burned 100. I lost 4 hands in a row, won a hand, and then lost again. So I was like, Jesus, I need to take a break. So I took a break. You kind of were playing. You were winning. Then I feel like we went to the horses for a second, and then you placed a bet. And then I saw this place, by the way, you guys know the Buffalo machines. It's apparently the most Buffalo machines in the Midwest.
Buffalo and Dragons.
Buffalo and the Dragon Link or whatever. So I found a Buffalo machine. We all found a Buffalo machine, and I was like, oh, sweet. I ended up hitting the free games on $1 a spin, and I got, what did I have, 98 free games?
100 and...
No, it hit triple digits.
Yeah.
That's right. Either way, it just kept re-triggering, and I ended up profiting 130 after that. And then went back to blackjack. We were winning for a little bit, you and I, right next to the live band. It was pretty cool. I've never been in a casino that has a live band right behind you. I wanted to play right there all night, but
I have a bad feeling we might be going there more often.
Yeah, you probably will. But we were winning there for a little bit, then I lost, and then Paige found the one machine that she didn't move from, so I was like, let me try 3-card poker. So I played 3-card poker for like an hour, and I come back to you guys, and you're like, oh, how'd you do? And I was like, yeah, I just sat there and grinded out a $50 profit. It was ridiculous. So then I was like, you guys were still at the same spot, so I'm like, let me walk around and see what's good. Walked around a little bit, ended up right back at 3-card poker. I sat down, and this was a different 3-card poker table. First hand, dealt straight flush, big smackaroony, 40-1, loved that. So then I come back to you guys, and I don't remember how, but I ended up down 100 again at one point. So you guys were at the same fucking machine. Felt like you guys were there all night. So I was like,
we were just grinding out the free games on that.
Yeah.
And I think we played 2 machines out of like 4 or 5 different free games, and we each made like $200 off of it.
Yep. So I said, I'm going to go play 2 hands of blackjack, get back to even. So first hand, Delta 20, dealer had like a 6, ended up busting great. I even looked at you, gave you the thumbs up. That was funny. And then second hand, I got dealt an 11 versus a 10, and I was like, oh, man. But I doubled it, and she goes, do you want it face down? And I was like, you can do that? Or it was a guy. He goes, you want it face down? I was like, I didn't know you could do that. They don't do that in Michigan. So he puts the double face down, ended up busting sweat-free. I said, get me the fuck out of here. I come back to you guys. I was like, I'm back to even. And at that point right there, I was ready to go. But I wasn't going to say it because, Paige was winning. You weren't really playing much because you were staying with her. So I think I went back to 3-card, and then I ended up down 80 at the end of it all. But I'll take that for 6 hours of fun with drinks too. I bought my drinks, all cash. So I don't honestly, I probably only actually lost 40 gambling after the drinks and everything. But I know you won, Paige won. So that's a good trip all around for the squad.
We forgot the fucked up quick story from my blackjack table.
Oh, yeah. Which
one? So last couple hands of the night, I was like, you know what? I have some pocket square. I'm going to hole in my pocket. I'm going to go sit down at this table. So I sit down at a table, start winning. I'm up like 125. I was like, all right, I want to go play some roulette before we leave, and then we can go. Roulette tables were packed, so I wasn't able to get in there. Go back to a different blackjack table. Sit down. It's just me and the dealer. We're playing, going back and forth. Pace is going good. I'm winning. All of a sudden, this girl comes over and sits down, real friendly with the dealer. And I was like, I don't really like this vibe.
I think you lost your first hand, and I was like, hey, be careful. Because, you were winning, so I just wanted to be like, hey, be careful, And then go ahead with what happened in the next hand.
So Jake tells me to be careful, and I was like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this vibe. And then, I don't know, I don't remember if it was the next hand or the hand after that.
It was the very next hand after I said, hey, be careful.
I'm sitting there, and the first card comes out to her. Mind you, she's sitting on my left, the dealer's right. Then goes to the dealer, face down, then comes to me. Then goes her, then me, then the dealer. The deal was just all out of fucking whack.
Literally
and I literally just sat there like, what the hell just happened? And I ended up losing. I don't think I even could hit. It was just straight loss off the rip.
You had like a 16 and she had a 13 or something, but the dealer was showing a 6. So you guys both stood, and then the dealer ended up making 21.
Yeah, and I was like,
you got up.
Whoa!
Immediately.
I was like, that. Yeah, I'm not fucking around with that. The dealer's on some shit.
Yeah, the dealer goes, "You want me to color you up?" And you were like, "Nope," and you just fucking left.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not fucking.
It was the most fucked up thing ever. I don't know. I told you in the moment too. I was like, "Oh, you would have lost anyways," because I tried to do the math. But with how fucked up it was, who knows who would have got what card, and then hits, and so you got fucked. So it's a good thing that you only had your basic unit on it. You didn't go crazy. You didn't double. You didn't have all these splits. So you didn't get fucked that bad. But that was some weird shit.
Quick other question. I don't know if you noticed this. So when you'd get the $2.50 chips and you'd do the you win I win thing with the dealer, would they put out a 5 then when you won and then take the 5 back?
I never paid attention. I actually don't know if I won.
So I had that happen a bunch.
I didn't win. I only did it once, and then I lost because I was like, fuck 6-5. I hate 6-5.
So I was doing it a bunch, and I think the dealer was fucking the casino over because I'd have I think this was on a $15 table. I'd have my $15 out, and then I'd have my 2.5 or my $2.50 chip up top of it for the tip, and like if I win, then they get it. And I'd win, she'd pay me out, and then she'd take the $2.50 one and put out a 5, like as my winnings. But then she would take the 5 back as like a tip, and I was like, I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah. Honestly,
so it didn't affect me, but it's affecting the casino, if anything.
With some of the things we saw and some of the people we saw, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some funny business going on.
Yeah. It wasn't bad early in the night. It just got towards the end of the night. That's when it got sketchy.
We were there till what, like 12:30, 12?
Yeah, 12:30.
That's when it started getting sketched. That's when my 3-card table got real weird, and I was like, ooh.
It was just like the vibes just like flipped.
Yeah, that's what I feel like we were all on the same page with the let's get out of here. So
yeah,
but that was Friday, and then Saturday we woke up. We skipped breakfast because we all kind of slept in just a little bit. You've got some arson in your neighborhood. I think you need to be careful. So you had a while back a house caught on fire. You could see it from your apartment. It's not really like across the street, but you could see it from your balcony. And then Saturday morning, we had alarms set for, I think we said like, hey, 10:30, let's get up. And then at like 9:15, it was just siren after siren after siren. And you guys are right by the hospital. Everybody's heard it on the podcast, but it was so many, and they kept like shutting off right away. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I was like, I'm up. I'm going to get up. I come out, you're looking, and there's another house on fire. It was actually the church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was right down the fucking street from where the house caught on fire. So I think you were the first to say it. Like,
well, because the dumpster was also on fire down the street.
The dumpster at the liquor store was on fire, yep. So hopefully your building isn't the main target, and they're warming up.
No, I don't. We're all concrete. I don't think this building would burn down anyways.
I just find it hard to believe that 2 places within a month burned down.
Yeah, there was a big fire last night. I could see it out our window, or I could see the smoke, but I don't know where it was. It was pretty far away.
So anyways, that was our morning, and with all that going on, we kind of missed breakfast.
Oh, wait.
Home
fire started by arson.
There you go.
Yep.
So we skipped breakfast and kind of did an early lunch at Hattie B's. I took you guys because I went there in Nashville. I'm pretty sure I talked about it on the podcast after we got back, but so fucking good. I I was very happy you guys thought it was good as well. I believe you gave it an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think I gave it a 9, and I said it'd be a 10 if it had cheese, and you said it'd be a 9 with cheese because it doesn't have cheese. But good lunch. Did a little bit driving around again after, but I believe I had a poop ready to go, so I was like, we got to go, guys. And then kind of hung out a little bit, shaved and showered, had a couple drinks, and then I ate. I don't know if you guys did. I ate a little bit before we went to the pregame. I actually ate Paige's Hattie B's leftovers. That's what it was. And then, we went to the pregame. Pretty sweet apartment. I can't believe that dude's paying for it on his own. Pretty crazy.
Well.
But then we went to the PBR. PBR was a lot of fun. And the reason I said I'm a B-list celebrity is that I got interviewed on the way to our seats, and I got posted on the forum's Instagram page, and it's got 200 likes on there. And I was in there for like half a second, just as long as I'd be on that bowl. They asked me how long I could stay on a PBR bowl, and I said probably half a second. So I've been showing everybody. See anybody you know in this? Fucking hilarious. We watched PBR. That was a lot of fun. And then went out to, is it Tin Roof?
Yes.
Tin Roof was amazing. I loved that. That gave me Nashville vibes. Minus being afraid somebody was going to come shoot me. I'm just kidding.
That was also some of the best live country music I've heard there in a long time.
I was going to say, dude, so it started out with a DJ when we first got there. We were just having drinks, talking. Then live band came on, and the fucking lead guitarist vocalist was amputated, and he was shredding this guitar with his amputated hand. That was the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen an amputee play guitar. That was pretty sweet. And they were really fucking good.
Yeah.
So, yep. That was Saturday night. We actually went to bed at a good time Saturday night, too. We came back, hung out, talked. Oh, drunk food. I was pretty drunk Saturday night. It didn't really hit till we got back to your apartment. But I was pretty drunk. And then shout out to Paige. She made, or maybe you helped. I don't really remember.
No, I played guitar.
Pizza and taquitos. That's right. We were jamming. That was awesome. That's gonna be a core memory of mine. Is Austin playing guitar and just me singing, thinking that I'm killing it, and it was probably garbage, but I thought I was killing it. What did we sing? Something in the Orange?
Yeah, we did Oklahoma Smoke Show.
Oklahoma Smoke Show. That's right.
Yeah,
that was fun. Yep. And then shout out to Paige. She made us a pizza and taquitos. Awesome. I smashed some chips. Went to bed. Woke up Sunday. I wasn't hungover. I don't know how. I was not hungover. Made the drive home. It wasn't horrible at all. There was a couple points where I was like, fuck this. I hate my life. I'm never doing this again. But I got home. Went and saw Sid's apartment. Pretty fucking nice apartment. I'm very excited to go hang out over there this summer. There'll be a lot of stories about me being drunk at the pool. But you got anything on your Sunday you want to talk about before we get into this?
No. We were going to go get donuts with you, come back and sleep, and then we were just we'd been up already at that point. I'm sure, like,
oh, that's right. We went to got to go test out the donut shop I hear about on here all the time, and it lived up to the hype. It was the best donut I've had in my life, not gonna lie to you.
Yes,
I've never really gone to a donut shop. I've always just gotten QD, which is kind of like a gas station here without the gas. Their donuts are good, but I just thought that's how donuts were. No. These fuckers were like soft. And I got just the basic pink sprinkle. I should have got some of the crazy stuff, but the pink sprinkle was phenomenal. It was so good.
Yeah. But so we had donuts. We just came back, basically sat on the couch all day. And I turned on golf at one point in the afternoon. And then I fell asleep. And I woke up and Hideki was 3 strokes in the lead. So,
yeah, I could tell when you fell asleep because we were kind of texting back and forth a little bit. And I was so jealous that you were sleeping, and I was sitting in fucking.
I knew I was tired, but I didn't think I was gonna take a nap, and then I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden I woke up and I was like, I guess I took a nap.
Yep,
wasn't very long.
But yeah, great fucking trip. So glad we finally did it. If we do it again, I will be flying, and maybe I'll ship my clubs to you or just not golf. I don't know, but I'm not doing that drive again, especially not alone. I could probably do it easier with somebody that I could maybe split the drive with, but alone was a no-go. So let's get into this. With sports being basically done, we're going to talk about the golf recap a little bit, and then the All-Star weekend, just complaining about it. But other than that, we're just going to hit the Immaculate Grid. And then I've got a top 10 I want to see if Austin can complete. And then we'll hit roulette and get out of here. So it might be a quicker episode. We got to get back in the swing of things with segments and shit. So give us time here. But before we know it, March Madness will be here, and we'll have sports to talk about again. So,
I actually
Locks and long shots.
Yeah, well, I'll save it for later.
Okay. I just pulled a leaf out of my sweatshirt. I didn't know that's possible. Locks and long shots. I'm 6-4-1 on my locks. I covered 4 strokes in both rounds against Austin. Won the first one, like I said, and I think I only lost by 2 the second one. Or was it 1?
I think it was.
No, it was.
I think it was
2 because I needed to make that putt for a playoff, and then I picked it up when it was too far. So, but a win's a win. This week we're taking the Pistons plus 11.5 versus the Pacers on Thursday. My only reason for this is the Pacers are going to be hungover from the All-Star weekend. The city of Indianapolis. Is that what they play, Indianapolis?
Yeah.
They'll be hungover from the All-Star event. Pistons will come out. They might win this game. I'm not taking the money line, but give me the 11 points. Long shots, 2-7-1. I had me to beat you both rounds. Fucking blew it like crazy. So this week, I love this play. This is tonight. So obviously, if you guys are listening to this, just go ahead and check if I hit. Panthers, Devils, Moneyline Parlay, NHL. Speaking of NHL, we will probably be talking about this soon because the Red Wings are in the playoff picture right now, firmly. Not going to talk about it this week. We'll see how they do this week before we talk about it. But the Panthers and the Devils are both fighting to get into the playoff spot. I think the Panthers are already in, but the Devils are trying to catch up to the Wings. So both teams want it. Both teams pretty good favorites, both at home. We'll take the money lines plus 115. Nice, easy long shot to try to get this record back up. So your locks and long shots.
Yeah, I am 11-3 on my locks, still hot. I had Ludwig Oberg, top 20 last week. He finished tied for 19th, so that was a win. And then I had me to beat Tubbs in both rounds. That obviously lost. This week,
a minus 10 billion loser.
Yeah, tough one. Sometimes you just have to see him go through the hoop, and that's what I was trying to do. Should have known there was no value on that first rounds of the year. So, anyways, this week I'm starting to look into some different kind of markets. With the tournament coming up, I kind of have to pre-plan my conference tournament bets because we actually on Sunday we booked a trip to Naples for the week of conference tournaments. I actually looked. We were driving back the selection Sunday for the tournament, which I guess means the tournaments will be done Saturday then, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, so I won't be able to bet on most of the conference tournaments because I will be in Florida, which is a non-legal gambling state for that entire week, which kind of sucks. So I got to start getting out some futures as far as who's going to make the tournament. And I think everybody's going to fall in love with Indiana State this year, so I'm just kind of cheering for them to make the bracket. It's minus 135. I don't know much about them other than whatever the dude's name is, Rex Specs, huge white guy with a big cross tattoo.
Larry Bird Jr. the third.
Yeah, Larry Bird Jr. the third. I honestly think that would be fun to see them in the tournament. I'm going to take them minus 135. I've also started to get into college baseball betting. I should have done this a long time ago because lines are soft, nobody bets it, there's no line movement, and you can pretty much get a 2-leg parlay with huge favorites for right around even odds. So I'm going to take Oregon State money line tomorrow. They're playing against Texas A&M. Both are ranked, but Oregon State is number 7. Oregon State is, I believe, technically the home team, but they have just been putting up runs nonstop, and I don't have an actual line on them. If it ends up being like minus 200, I'll probably throw it in a parlay, but I'm going to keep an eye on that one. So, long shots 3-11. Still have Wisconsin win the Big Ten. Did we figure out if this is actually dead yet?
It's not dead. It's pretty much dead, but it's not dead.
Yeah.
If Wisconsin wins out and Purdue loses 3, and then Illinois loses 2, then you can get in. So there's a chance next week it's dead.
I'm looking to see what the live odds. Wisconsin is plus 7,500 to win the Big Ten currently. Purdue is minus 4,000. Right, Illinois is plus 1,500.
Honestly, a sprinkle on Illinois is not bad because if they win out, they would beat Purdue and win the conference.
Yeah, but they have to beat Purdue, which is the toughest part.
I believe it's at home too.
Either way, Wisconsin's pretty much dead. Tennessee to win the SEC. I think a lot of that comes down to tonight because Bama and Tennessee both play tonight, I believe. And if Tennessee wins and Bama loses, they don't play each other. But if Tennessee wins and Bama loses, they are tied for the SEC. And then they have a game against each other in a few weeks, I think, is what we talked about. So that one still looks decent. I would love to hit that because I checked it the other day and it's for $125. So that would be a huge hit if that hits. Last week I had Adam Scott, top 10. That lost. He also finished tied for 19th. Then I had Justin Thomas and Sahith Theegala, top 10 parlay at plus 1,000. That also lost. JT shit the bed. I don't even know what happened to Theegala. This week, like I said, some weird markets. I'm going Marvin Harrison to get drafted by the Bears at plus 300. I think a lot of this news is coming out about Fields potentially not being on the Bears next year. And I think this might be the perfect time to grab this because if the Bears are all of a sudden change their minds and like, oh, you know, we are going to keep Fields, then they're either going to trade back and get a wide receiver or they're going to stay at one and take a wide receiver. Like, they're not... if they decide they're going with Fields, they're not going to trade and take a quarterback anyways. So plus 300, I like that. Sticking with the baseball theme, I'm going to go Tennessee money line, Oregon State money line, Florida money line tomorrow. Those will all be probably pretty decent odds. I know Tennessee and Florida play nobodies, and then, like I said, with Oregon State, they play Texas A&M. Probably get this parlay around 200-ish. We'll see. So we'll see how that goes. See if we can start getting heated up on the college baseball. So
before we go on, I got a couple points. First of all, Tennessee, if they're going to win the SEC, they're going to fucking earn it. Listen to their last 4 games.
Oh, it's tough.
Versus Auburn, at Bama, at South Carolina, versus Kentucky. That's a gauntlet right there.
At Kentucky, too?
Versus Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky can't win on the road. That's fine.
The road games are Bama and South Carolina.
Kentucky is Nebraska of the SEC.
Basically, Bama, though, has to play somebody as well. So it's going to get
dicey. I think they play Auburn or Clemson tonight.
Bama's got a gauntlet, too. They've got Florida
that's
tomorrow night.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
At Kentucky this weekend. And then they've got Tennessee at home, Florida again, and then they've got Arkansas. So it's going to get dicey. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one. The other thing about the recap we forgot to mention was the 2 nice parlays we hit. So I cooked up an NHL parlay on Saturday. We both wrote it, and that one fucking smacked. It smacked early, too. It smacked in, like, the second period of one of the games. So that was a nice little plus 474 hit for the boys. And then we smacked the baseball parlay that we both ended up seeing on TikTok and placing because we both saw it. But that was nice. That hit while we were at the casino. And yeah, so that's the end
on
of
a
that
walk-off.
recap. So on a walk-off, TCU was the last money line. They were down 9-2 at one point. They ended up walking it off 110-9. Fucking ridiculous. Love it.
By the way, my baseball bets look terrible for today right now.
Why don't you go ahead and do your quick golf recap, and then we'll get moving on here because I said it again. I said, a shorter episode. It's not going to be fucking short. It never is.
Yeah, so real quick, I threw out, was it 5 or was it 6 outright winners last week?
7. I placed 7.
Okay, well, it was, I think I placed 6 of them.
I think you...
Yeah, I placed 6.
You did 6, and then we both added 1. That's what
so I had Will Zalatoris. He finished tied for second. Kind of fell apart on the last 3, just like Jake. I had Adam Scott. I had Victor Hovland, Ludwig Oberg, Nikolai Højgaard, and Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas ended up missing the cut. I think he shot 3 over. Embarrassing outing from him, especially considering that the field was very small and the cut was very small. It was a fun tournament. It was a fun sweat. Zalatoris was my highest odds at plus 6,000. I really thought I had a shot on it, and I called Jake and was like, hey, Zalatoris is back up in the lead, and no sooner did I call him, Zalatoris fell apart. That was when I took my nap. And yeah, Hideki Matsuyama made a run of all runs on Sunday. He shot a 62, 9 under, and ended up winning by, I think, 3 strokes. Yeah.
Yep.
Impressive round on Sunday. Outside of that, though, there was really, I didn't watch much of it other than Sunday, so I don't have a ton of stuff. So yeah, I will say this week, I'm probably not going to bet on golf this week. I've done a little bit of research. This is one of the worst golf fields we've had in a long time. To put it in perspective, Tony Finau is the favorite at plus 600. So
Yeah.
that says a lot. And the next person is a Corn Ferry player, I'm pretty sure. So if I'm going to bet on it, I probably will just take Tony Finau. But he's been so bad, so I might just not touch it at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we have like a 2 or 3 week break here where it's all pretty small fields. So might be a slow couple weeks of golf, which I don't mind, but
All right, your NBA note of the week is that the All-Star weekend happened, and it's a fucking dumpster fire. The dunk contest, we didn't watch it. I watched it a little bit when we were in the bar, but it was trash, the clips I've seen. A white guy in the G League won it. That's all you need to know.
I do want to point out something. Not about that, but about the fans in Indy. I don't know if you heard any of this. They booed Jaylen Brown during the dunk contest for missing a dunk. They booed him again for something else. They booed Jason Tatum during the All-Star Game intros and Jaylen Brown during the All-Star Game intros. They booed Dame. They booed Giannis. And then they did the shot clock counter for Giannis when he was shooting a free throw. Twice, actually. And then they booed Dame when he won the MVP.
The only one I have a problem with is when he won the MVP.
I don't know. It's just like
The rest of that's kind of funny.
It's
booing
ridiculous.
during the All-Star game is hilarious.
I don't know. It's ridiculous. I get it for like intros and stuff, but like, I don't know.
So, quick recap because I don't want to talk about this too much. I didn't see all that, but the 3-point contest is just kind of mid. I feel like it can't get any better, can't get any worse. Steph versus Sabrina was kind of fun. We watched it just because I bet on Sabrina because I somehow concocted this idea that Steph was going to let her win. That didn't happen. It was close, though. It was a little bit of a sweat while we were at the PBR. And then the All-Star game, I didn't watch it. I was driving, obviously, but
I watched it.
It was fucking brutal.
It was
brutal.
It was dumb. They finally went back.
The only person that would say that is good is if it would have been you if you hit that parlay.
Yeah, if I would have hit. So the lines were so bad, too. Like, Luka over 10.5 points. Jokic over 6.5 points, and I couldn't hit that. Actually, I think Luka.
Jokic hit.
Yeah, Jokic hit. I had Luka, Jokic, Steph, and Halliburton, and Steph and Luka were the only ones that didn't hit. Granted, Steph was like 21.5 points, but yeah, it was the highest scoring first half they've ever had. I think it was actually the highest scoring game. Players were there were some times when they were playing defense, but Luka literally threw up a 3/4 court shot with 20 seconds left in the first half, and it was ridiculous.
No, there was 38 seconds left.
Yeah, and everyone's like, I don't really know why he did that. And I think it was Shaq or Barkley that was like, he just wants the 2-for-1. And I was like, well, it doesn't work if you don't make it. So
Right. Yep. When I saw that, I was like, this is cooked. So that brings up my next point. Would you agree with me if I said, I know how you're going to argue this, and the argument is definitely valid, but would you agree with me if I said that the NFL has the best All-Star weekend games?
Absolutely not. MLB is far better.
Okay, I didn't know you were going to disagree that bad, but I thought about it after I said it. MLB's is very good. The MLB All-Star game I don't really watch, but they do try. But man, the home run derby, I feel like just carries no matter what.
Yeah, I kind of wish that they would add more like skills challenges, kind of like how the NBA and NFL does. Whether it be like pitching and like hitting like certain zones or something, like a darts. Like if they did darts with pitching,
right?
That'd be dope.
The NFL just did a very good job fixing theirs because the players look like they enjoy it. The flag football game, the players are trying because they don't get hurt. Nobody you're not getting blown up. It's flag football, and they do try. So the NFL is close, but you can't beat a home run derby where everybody.
You might think this is dumb, but I think it's the NPB or the KBO. Their All-Star game.
The bunting.
The bunting. Yeah,
I think the bunting would be fun.
I think that would be sweet.
I think it would have to be not like I don't even know when they would be able to put that on though, because nobody would put that prime time.
No, I mean you could do it the same. You could do it right after the celebrity softball game.
There you go. The celebrity softball game I have watched a few times.
That's fun. I mean Manfred's out in 5 years. He could just hit me up. I got some ideas.
There you go. All right, let's tackle this grid.
Which grid are we doing?
We're doing football.
Okay. Ooh.
But now that I have a new computer,
my brain is not in football mode.
I know.
See how this goes.
Here we go. This is going to be easy. I just got a quick peek. All right. First round pick Cardinals is Kyler Murray.
Yep.
All right. I guess I should, before we start here. So across the top, we got Miami Dolphins, Pittsburgh Steelers, first round pick. Going down vertically, we got Cardinals, Rams, Bills. So Rams first round pick. Do you think Stafford counts for that? That'd be a fun one to throw out.
I think
player must have played a game when paired with the team. Player must have been drafted by that team or played at least one team with that game. Okay. So
it would count.
We'll do Stafford just because I'm fun. Matthew Stafford. Bills first round pick. Was Josh Allen first round pick?
Hear me out. Was Leonard Fournette a first round pick?
I want to say yeah. Why? What team are you thinking?
Well, he played for the Bills this year.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I mean,
I kind of want to.
I feel like he was first round. Well, the easiest answer is Josh Allen, but that's kind of fun to be able to say. Yeah, we put Fournette. I think he was a first round pick. He was a GOAT in college. To the Jags, yeah, bang.
Let's go.
6%. Good one there. All right. Now we got to cook though. Rams,
Minka,
Steelers.
Did Minka play for the Cardinals? No, not Minka. Tyrann Mathieu. Did he play for the Cardinals?
Yeah. He's not on the Steelers, though.
Oh, shit. See, that's where I mixed up fucking Fitzpatrick.
I got one here. Rams, Steelers is Allen Robinson.
Good call.
Right? He played with the Rams, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Bills, Steelers. Wide receivers.
Cole Beasley, Dolphins, Bills.
Did he play with the Dolphins?
I think he did. Oh.
I think you're thinking of the game that you did your crazy parlay. And it was
I want to check, but I'm not going to.
No, you can't check. No cheating.
No, I know.
We'll save that for now. That can be our throwout. All right. Cardinals, Dolphins. I feel like that's an easy one. Cardinals, Dolphins. Cornerbacks, running backs. I got this one.
Oh, I have Cardinals, Steelers too.
Who do you got?
James Conner.
Oh yeah, good shit. That's easy. All right. Cardinals, Dolphins. It's a running back. What was his name?
All right, Sketch, chill over there.
Check. Tuesday. I'm the
special
evil Mr.
teams,
Beast.
special players.
Steelers. I'm all over the place. We got to focus on one here. Bills, Dolphins should be cake, right? They're in the same division. They play all the time.
Bills, Steelers should be easy too, I feel like, but
Ryan Fitzpatrick, Bills, Dolphins.
Oh yeah.
We gotta remember our players for everything now. All right, so we're at what is that? 6 out of 9. Nice. I feel like we need to shoot for 7 out of 9. Dude, they got hockey and soccer now.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Rams, Dolphins. Tight ends, maybe. Gerald Everett. Nope, he never played for the Dolphins. Think old school. Cardinals, Dolphins. Fuck. Should we take a break and go to my top 10 list, then come back?
I mean, you can. It's not going to help me, but sure.
Okay. All right. Let's do this then. All right. Austin. Basically what I'm thinking here. Let me stop this stream. I've got a top 10 list of stat leaders from 2023, and I need you to name the players that are in the top 10. Do you have the doc up so you can see when I put them in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So today I need the NFL passing yard leaders in 2023. Top 10. You get 3 strikes, by the way. Once you get 3 strikes, I got to reveal the list.
Okay.
So,
CJ Stroud.
yep, he's at 8.
Dak Prescott.
He's at 3.
Yards. Jared Goff.
Yep, he's at number 2. There's one on here that I don't think you're going to get.
I'll throw out.
No, there's definitely 2 you're not getting.
I'll throw out Jordan Love.
Yep, he's at 7. I knew for sure you'd get him.
Okay. NFC North. Nobody from the Vikings. Fields is definitely not on there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go NFC West. Geno. But he was hurt for a little bit. No, he wasn't hurt that long. Stafford.
That is your first strike.
Okay.
He was injured this year a little bit.
Purdy.
Yep, he's the one I thought you weren't going to get because he's so forgettable because he's just that mid. But he's at number 5.
Kyler, no. NFC East. Cowboys, we got Dak. Is Jalen Hurts on there? We'll say Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's on there.
That is your second X.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I'm just literally on NFC right now. Patrick Mahomes.
There you go. Here we go. Broaden your horizons a little bit.
I was just working
He's
my
at
way
number
through.
6.
Josh Allen.
Now that you got the 1X, you got to be a little careful. Who'd you say?
Josh Allen.
He's at number 4.
Okay, I got 3 left.
So you got number 1, number 9, and number 10 left. I don't want to give you hints, but when I saw this list, I was like, really? For number 9 and number 10?
I'm just trying to think who would be number 1. Tua?
Mm-hmm. Number 1, Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay. This is where it gets ballsy because I
He
could.
had 49 more yards than Jared Goff.
This is where it gets ballsy because you could go with an
This is
injury
where I think you
replacement.
die.
You could go with a guy that got injured but maybe started hot. I really don't want to say
What's crazy?
Lamar, but
What's crazy is that C.J. Stroud only played 15 games and had the 8th most passing yards.
do you know how many yards C.J. Stroud had this year?
Yeah.
Can you tell me or not?
Yeah. 4,108.
Oh, yeah. Lamar's definitely not on here.
Do you want a
I
hint?
don't.
I'll give you a hint since you're out of X's.
I'm thinking I want to. No, that's stupid.
I'll give you a hint that doesn't help at all.
'Kay.
There's an AFC quarterback and an NFC quarterback left.
Okay. NFC South. Falcons. Saints. Could it be the Saints? Derek Carr.
That's your third X. That might be the worst guess of all time. Motherfucker, he missed like 4 games. What
Yeah,
was he doing?
but it's still Derek Carr.
Number 9, this is gonna hurt. Number 9, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Number 10, this is the one where I was like, no fucking way. You ready? Trevor Lawrence. Kind of wild. All right, so let's mark. So now I'm thinking next week you do one for me. Not like, there's no, you don't have to do anything for it, but just get the top 10. Whatever stat you want. You can do fucking pancakes. I don't care. I'm just kidding. So that's your top 10. We're thinking about adding that as a a segment. What I'm thinking is we can just do previous years and shit too. But eventually, obviously, like once you get past like 2016, I'm gonna be fucked. But
yeah,
that'd be fun to do. So not bad. 8 out of 10. I'd say that's not terrible. I think I would have got 9 out of 10. I definitely wouldn't.
I don't think so.
Alrighty. What do we need to do? We need to finish the grid and then hit roulette and get out of here.
Yes.
So let me share this back to you. Alrighty. Boom. Right back to where we were. All right, we need to think backup quarterbacks. Those usually do well. We need to do Steelers backup. Oh, Mitch Trubisky, baby. Let's go.
I forgot he even played on the Bills.
Big Dick Mitch. Yep. Oops. What am I spelling wrong? Oh, it's Mitchell. There he is.
Yes, sir.
MVP, baby. Nice.
What percent?
Right, 7 out of 9. Cardinals, Dolphins.
What percent was Trubisky? I can't read it.
57.
Oh.
Cardinals, Dolphins. Dan Marino? No, I'm just kidding. Carson Palmer? No. AJ Green? No. Chad Ochocinco? No. Oh, man, I want this bad. Cardinals, Dolphins. Who's that really fast guy that used to play for the John Ross? No, he played for the Bengals.
Yeah, that's the Bengals.
What about the Rams? Rams backups? Rams starters even?
Defense.
It's got to. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to give you a second. Think defense. Let's see if you get it. I'll give you.
Bradley Chubb. No, that would have been Dolphins, Bills.
Bradley Chubb went to the Broncos. Here's a hint.
My screen's too small.
That's a J. Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, duh.
Yep. 8 out of 9. All right, come on. Have we ever gone immaculate on here?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we did once. Cardinals, Dolphins. Come on. Come on.
We got to stick to defense.
It's going to be defense. You got to think. Jason Taylor. No,
I don't even know who that is.
Played for the Dolphins. And Ndamukong Suh. Did he ever go to the Cardinals?
I don't think so.
J.J. Watt never played for the Dolphins. Safeties. Tyrann Mathieu never made it to the Dolphins. Kickers. Did Matt Amendola play for the Cardinals? Did he play for the Dolphins? No, the Cardinals have had Matt Prater forever.
I was going to say, they haven't had him that long. It's been like 3 years.
No, it's been longer than that. Long enough for Matt Amendola to not be on the team. I don't know where I pulled that one out of. I'm surprised that Stafford first-round pick was only 13%. Oh, man, I want to get it. I'm trying to think of how to entertain the crowd while we're doing this because we're thinking, so it's hard to talk and think. So, Cardinals, Dolphins.
Well, while you're listening to this, scroll down, leave a 5-star review, and
go.
write a review of what we should add during the off-season here where no sports are going on. And also, if you can think of who this is, please comment so maybe we can look back and get your guess.
This is like when you're out with the guys having beers and you just start naming random wide receivers so you can name the most random one. Except I can't think of my random wide receivers right now. Cardinals, Dolphins, man. Who the fuck is this? I'm good with running. No. Who'd you think Cole Beasley for? Bills, Dolphins.
Yeah.
Do you think Josh McCown played for the Dolphins? I know he played for the Cardinals. It's not a bad shout. Drew Stanton played for the Cardinals. I don't know if he played for the Dolphins. I feel like we got to throw something in here. We're taking too long.
Brett Hundley. I don't know.
He didn't play for either of these fucking teams.
Brett Hundley played for the Cardinals.
I would rather throw out Josh McCown because I know he's played for like 11 fucking teams.
Okay.
Let's do Josh McCown. Come on. There's a chance. Bang! No!
Who is it?
8 out of 9. Oh, let's see who the most popular answer is first. Josh Rosen! Oh, my God! We had the right track with the random quarterbacks. Let's see if Brett Hundley would have worked. Nope, just Josh Rosen was the only quarterback. That's crazy. Who else? Ted Ginn. I don't.
Ted Ginn does not come to the top
Damian
of my
Williams
head.
is the running back I was thinking. Or Chase Edmonds, maybe. Kenyon Drake was the other one.
Oh,
Fuck, dude, I was right
Kenyon
there.
Drake we should have had.
Kenyon Drake was definitely the one I was thinking. What about defense? Any big names? I'm not reading through all these. All right, 8 out of 9, not bad for our first time back.
Do you want to check? Never mind, too late. I was gonna say, do you want to check Dolphins Bills and see if Cole Beasley was on there?
Oh, we can after we record.
I'll look on my phone.
Going. Well, no, you need to read me the numbers because I blocked it like an idiot.
Okay, that's fine. Just let me know when you're ready.
Actually, maybe you don't have to read them. I think I might remember. Just check me. 0, 2, 3, 9, 13, 22, 23, 24, 30, and then the rerun. Okay. All right. I'm going to wait. It was just 24 again. I don't think I can get
We
him in.
doubled
Nope,
down
gotta
on
wait.
24 last week, too.
I know. If it hits one of ours here, I'm going to be mad. I couldn't get it in, though. It was 9 seconds. I panicked.
No, I know.
It's also my week of roulette, so you know we're not hitting. Hey, maybe that was the spin we were supposed to do it, though. Oh, fuck. Oh, 9 and 30, 50x and 100x. Just don't hit those. Let's see. All right.
Cole Beasley
All
has
right,
played
come
for the Cowboys, Bills, Bucks, Bills, and Giants.
Oh, no. It just hit 24, which we would have doubled down on. Oh, fuck.
24's been hot. We
Oh,
got to double
fuck.
down now.
I'm doing it now, but I'm pissed that I didn't get it in there.
That happened last week, too.
Yeah, but it was. Oh, yeah, 24 hit 3 in a row.
It's your week. I don't know.
I'm so mad we missed that, dude. I could have got it in.
The odds we hit because it's your week are pretty low already.
I know, but it would have hit right there if I would have got it in. It was 9 seconds. I might have been able to squeeze it. Fuck. That's annoying. All right, just hit here with a lightning number to make up for it. Nope, not going to happen. No lightning numbers for us. God damn it. I'm so mad. Just hit one of our numbers, please. Hit one of our numbers. Do it. 24, too. Why don't you do it again? 3 times? No way. There's no way. They wouldn't do it.
Oh!
26.
That was the
Next
lightning
26.
number,
You
too.
Piece of shit. Bro, I'm telling you. Yeah, we've never done 26 in our lives, though. I'm telling you, man, I can't hit when it's my week. I don't know what it is. All right, that's it, though. We are now up 200 since we started counting at episode 52. Pretty good. I'll take it. It's going to be more once we figure out how to trick this into thinking it's Austin's week every week because this motherfucker's hit his last 4. So that's the episode. Next week it'll be obviously a shorter recap. So I'm gonna try to think of some new segments. If you guys think of anything, I know it's probably just our dads listening and maybe girlfriends. So if you guys think of anything you want us to talk about,
If anyone,
let us know. Or
yeah,
another
anyone
person.
has any,
Dat Boy Reg, where are
yeah,
you?
I'm
Where are you,
thinking.
Dat
So
Boy
the
Reg?
week when I go down to Florida, we should maybe see about getting somebody on and pre-recording an episode, so we can have it release on the Tuesday when I'm gone.
Wednesday.
Yeah, sorry, we can have it released on the Wednesday that I'm gone.
We should bring
We
back
could get
interviews.
somebody on.
We only did what? We did 2 interviews, and all we need now is somebody with Discord.
Well, we
That's
just
it.
got
We'll get
your
somebody.
dad and the Wisco Boys never made it. That's the unreleased tapes that are never making it
that's
out.
right. The unreleased tape. Oh, they won't be out. That's for sure. All right. Well, that is the episode. Yeah. If you think of anything you want us to talk about, so let us know. We're gonna try to mix it up. Probably gonna keep the grid. I love doing the grid together.
The
It's
grid
fun.
is a
So,
blast.
But either way, have a great weekend. Let's hit some tanks, door some tutties. See you next week.
Wah, 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 wah.